Good morning, Insta360 fans. It is Tuesday, April 25th, 2023. Time is 9:15 in the morning, and we have just launched on the Dry Creek arm of Lake Sonoma. Weather forecast for today was in the 70s with winds 5 to 7 out of the west-northwest, I believe it was, and it's been blowing that hard out of the main body of the lake, at least, because there's whitecaps all over. The water's not terribly choppy, but this is 39 days since we've been here. I had some surgery done to my right index finger, and that's taking its time healing, so I haven't been rowing at all. Last time we were out here, we went up the Warm Springs Arm as far as we dared, which was I'm thinking it was about 1.5 miles or so beyond Rancheria Creek. Got turned back by a large rock outcrop in the kind of in the middle of the stream. I probably could have gotten by it, but I thought rocks were beginning to show up. I didn't want to get up there. The current was pretty strong, so if I'd had to do any dodging of rocks, it would have been kind of chancy. So we turned around, did a little over 14 miles that day, and went as far upstream as we'll probably ever get. So now we're out here, and right now on this part of the lake, given that the hills are protecting us from the prevailing wind, we're rowing on glassy water, doing almost 3 miles an hour. Just cruised along here. I need to do a little organizing. It's been so long since I've been out here that I forgot to put on my backup mirror and my rowing glasses. So we're just drifting along in this nice calm. We'll finish rigging the boat here. The boat's been sitting in the wind for 5 weeks now, and covered with dust. Should have spent some time yesterday washing it down, but coulda, shoulda, woulda. Oh, that's much better. I'm able to see what I'm going to run into. do. I hope the wind out on Little Warm Springs Bay isn't an issue. But since we're not trying to do any miles today, I'm ready to turn around and head back home. If it gets interesting. Check the wind here. Oh, a little over 2 miles an hour. I've been spending some time using the analytics feature of the Ragtime Billy Peach's YouTube channel, and just looking at the general, come on, get back through there. Looking at the general usage of the channel, what people tend to look at is that the unsurprising fact that my highest videos, the most views, don't show me, or show very little of me. So when I download these using the Instance 360 application on my laptop, I'm going to use the follow the track. I guess it's a tracking feature where I can window something and it'll follow that. And I played around a little with that on the last video that I put up. Turning the camera around, and while I was editing it and tracking on something that I was headed for, something I wanted to look at. So I'm going to try doing that. So maybe you folks out there will give me more views. That would be nice. I've got present 23 videos up, and I think I have, just as of yesterday or the day before, got 24 subscribers, so thank you all very much for that. I don't get very many thumbs up, or which I guess what they call likes, and I'd certainly appreciate it if you are watching one of these that you click the thumbs up button. I believe that the YouTube however they rate your films, the thumbs up help in your status, and potentially give you more chance that one of your videos will pop up while somebody's looking at stuff, as a possibility of interest. Anyhow, I just made a hard left turn, and we're headed over here around the corner of the marina, and you'll see behind me that grassy slope, and you can see the store up there. And when I was here last time, there was about 2.5 to 3 feet of water in the store. And looking at the lake levels, I've been tracking those daily since December 9th, when the rain started, and looking at the water level since I was here 39 days ago, the water has dropped 9.5 feet. So what you're looking at there in that grassy slope is all that was underwater, and that fence around their patio was well, more than half underwater. Just the top of it was showing. I'm going to turn around and get close to the beach here. Got their dock back in the water. That's nice. And they've hooked up the marina again. They had it detached from the shore. Must mean that the gas dock is open again. Some Canada geese up there on the lawn enjoying the sun. There's a fellow taking pictures of them. Morning. All right. Sure looks like the water's down more than 10 feet, and 9.5 feet. I'll have to go back and look at the date that I rode up around in here as much as I could. They had there were some ropes lying in the water, and I didn't know what they were attached to, so I didn't get up too close, except around on the far side there, where their parking lot would have made a very nice launch ramp. And I'm going to go out around the end of this buoy. This thing got tied to a tree, and used a bunch of their loaner life jackets to keep the rope floating. Although that looks like a polyester rope. That will keep motorboaters who are not paying attention from going over the top of that line and fouling their propeller. This is just lovely here right now, the way the wind is. That buoy is sitting on top of a spit of land that sticks out there, and there's a lot of rock on the top of that little ridge, little spur ridge that comes out. So makes sense that they have a buoy line across the top of that, especially since the water's dropping. It's only dropping between 1/4 and 1/2 inch a day, with just their standard releases. So at that rate, looks like we'll have lots of water all this summer, and that will be very nice. Hills are still green, though the high ones there that are exposed to the sun all day long, they're beginning to lose a little bit of their green tinge. Just noticed that even having been off the water for so long, that my rowing technique is evidently muscle memory. It's been my experience in the past that if I've been off the water for some length of time, I got back on, the rowing technique had declined, and there was a lot of noise from the oarlocks thumping and bumping, which generally means that I'm doing it wrong, gripping the oars too tight and pushing the oars around instead of just kind of letting them do their job. The last month anyway, it's been quite windy out here. Gusts up in the low 20s, low to mid 20s, and I'm kind of hoping that that this is the what would normally be March conditions, lions and lambs and all that. And if the winds sort of calm down to their typical summer conditions, or just before their summer conditions. I'd like to get out here and do about 4 days of rowing and camping, and with any luck I'd be able to do that by going up the Dry Creek arm. As long as the water's still this high, I'd like to take the chance of exploring as far as I can up Dry Creek. I've only been to the end of water up there one time before, and that was, I'm going to say, 3 years ago. I'll have to go back and see if I have any videos of that I can post. I'd like to try and find out if I can also rearrange the videos. Right now they're posted in chronological order, although I can switch to the most popular to least popular. But it would be nice if I could move them around so that if I take some old videos, some old cell phone videos that I have, and put them on, that I can put them back into their chronological order, which would tend to show the development of the boat and the gear and my experience. Fisherman. Looks like it's a balloon outboard. These hillsides, when the water's up, really make this lake just a beautiful, beautiful place to be. The water was up on these trees off to starboard here. The water was up above the base of those tree trunks when we were here last. Water's noticeably clearer than it was last time I was here. We had such violent storms that we're getting a lot of mud coming down. And the water was kind of coffee colored. Right now it's looking quite nice. Not as clear as it will be later, but I thought he was waving at me. Well, the Insta360 camera has been going for about 25 minutes, and It automatically shuts off and restarts at 29 minutes and 1 second. So I'm going to give a sign off now, and we'll turn the camera back on when we get something interesting to show. My thoughts are to maybe go and, given all the high water, explore around Little Warm Springs Bay. Just, I just follow the shoreline all the way around from the northerly side of the lake to the southerly end of Little Warm Springs Bay. It's about, maybe 2 miles. So we'll explore some areas we haven't seen in several years now. Island View Camp, Quicksilver Camp have been high and dry for some time, and this will be a chance to go around and take a look at some of the lovely conditions that we have when we got high water on Lake Sonoma. So we'll catch you all later.